So a very common thing these days is someone wanting to do some plumbing in their home which has existing copper pipe, but they want to use the new PEX type pipes, PEX A or PEX B, and they want to know how to join the two together. So I'm going to show you here quickly in this quick video how to do that. So I've already gone ahead, I've got my little sample piece of copper, and the easiest way honestly to join PEX to copper or even copper to copper is using push connect fitting. Now I have a whole other video just on these fittings. If you want to check it out, go right for it. It's on my channel. But basically these fittings have an O-ring inside, some little teeth in there to grab onto the pipe to hold it in place, and you just put them on. No soldering, no nothing. So if you take a little gauge, because you need to make sure it goes on the right depth, you can mark the depth on your piece of pipe, whether this is copper or PEX, and you just want to simply get that on there and push it to the mark. Now that's on there now. That's not coming off. Okay, and then from here, again, you can just simply add a piece of PEX to it. We'll mark it. Oops, we'll mark the length. This little gauge is handy for that. It's just ensuring that you get this all the way in there. Here's my mark there. Here, we're right into the mark. Okay, so now we've got PEX joined to copper with a simple push fit fitting. Okay, so that's one way. Now some people don't like these fittings. Some of these fittings may not be legal to be buried in your wall on your home, so just depending, because there's a few different brands of these. So some people, especially old school guys, definitely would rather see a more solid fitting or a more solid connection. So this is a brass nipple that has been soldered to the existing copper pipe, and this particular one is made for PEX A pipe. PEX B is just a slightly smaller nipple. So I'm going to demonstrate PEX A. So you've got your pipe, and this might be a big long roll, and you've got these compression rings that slip onto the pipe. I've got to expand that ring with this tool. There are hand tools that you can use for this as well. Now you've got a few seconds to slide that on there. Now the reason this works is PEX A, the pipe itself and the rings have a memory. So once you've stretched it like that, that pipe is continually trying to get back to its original size. So you've got continual compression on there. So once you've expanded it and put it on there, within 3 or 4 seconds, you've got a nice solid joint. Okay? So there's those two types. If we're using PEX B pipe, it's a little more rigid pipe. It's going to have, there's a couple different connection methods, but basically what these are is a crimp fitting. So you'd have a different nipple on there, you'd have your crimp ring on the pipe, you'd slide this all onto the nipple, get your crimp ring within 1/8 of an inch of the end of the pipe, and then use this tool. This one's made to do 3/4 and 1/2 inch, and you'd get that ring centered nicely inside of this here, and you'd squeeze it. Done. Okay, so pretty quick and simple video, but very common question I get a lot in my forum especially is, how am I going to join my PEX to my existing copper? Those are two simple ways.